Let me hear it.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Welcome, everyone, back to another episode of Wrestling with Savage, the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. And tonight, it's a special night because it's another chance for me to bring you another episode of WWE Weekly Update, talking about, of course, SmackDown, Clash at the Castle, Monday Night Raw, which, by the way, was one of the more memorable Monday Night Raws that we've ever had because of the way it ended. Something that I don't think we've ever seen anything like that before. And I'm wondering if we're ever going to see anything like it again. It was legendary what happened last night. An attack behind Gorilla. The whole team left for dead, looked like. Bloodstains. Murder. Gable could be dead, folks. Gable could be dead. We want to say hello to the Savage Kingdom. We want to acknowledge Sean. We want to acknowledge Mick. We appreciate all you being here and watching. But right now, WWE NXT is about to kick off right now. The intro is playing live right now. So what's going to happen here, the way we're going to do it tonight is, as usual, we're going to watch NXT. We're going to break down the action for you, the coverage, the developmental storylines of what's going on with the characters in the background, and much more, like we always do. Of course, we'll be answering questions in the chat. So whether you're here live or you catch this later, leave your question in the chat, in the comment. Savage will get back to you. Savage will have something to say to you. And right now, it looks like NXT is getting kicked off probably right away. I'm wondering if we're going right into a match, and that's what it's looking like right now. Javon Evans getting in the ring right now. He's got his ribs wrapped up. We are watching NXT, and to give you a little breakdown as to what happened last week, we had Michin defeat Jada Parker. Gallus defeated Wesley, Tyler Bate, and Pete Dunne. Wendy Chu defeated Brinley Reese. Lexis King defeated Dante Chen in the Singapore Cane match. Eddie Thorpe defeated Tavion Heights. And Sean Spears defeated Javon Evans. And, oh my God, let's just stop the news right now because we are watching NXT. And Joe Hendry is here, folks. Joe Hendry is here, folks. We're starting off, as Steven Chambers said in the chat, and shout out to Steven, shout out to Elliot, again, Mick, and everybody in the Savage Kingdom. Big shout out to Sean. We appreciate you being here. And I can't believe I'm saying it, ladies and gentlemen, but Joe Hendry is here. He is here. He is live. Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry is here in NXT. And I like this. This is huge for Joe Hendry, man. Fans are popping over there. Cody Rhodes did announce this battle royal, but Joe Hendry says, let's be honest. It's 24 men and one sensation, and that's because I'm going to walk down to that ring, eliminate every single one of you, go on to become NXT champion, and bring it back to TNA. Great promo by Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Kevin Nash would probably say Joe Hendry needs to get into better shape because that's what he's been saying on his podcast lately. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But Joe Hendry, I believe in Joe Hendry. I think he's in tremendous shape. He's a tremendous wrestler. He has his character on point. He knows how to talk to the fans. He knows how to get over, and he's letting people know that they believe in Joe Hendry. And the fans there know who he is. They said his name. And one of the most trending wrestlers in the world is here right now in Ethan Page, who is now coming to the ring after losing to Trick Williams at the recent pay-per-view that NXT had. And let me tell you, that match could have been much more. That match was shortened. That match did not show you who Ethan Page was. That match definitely didn't do them justice. Those guys should have had a 30-minute time limit match. Should have been able to put on a banger. We appreciate everybody here in the Savage Kingdom tuning in. Big shout out to everybody. But the big news right now, not even Ethan Page, but we're looking at Ethan Page and Joe Hendry right now. And Ethan Page is significantly bigger than Joe Hendry. But guess what? Ora Mensah decided to show up here, and he's going after Ethan Page right now. And Ethan Page not even worried about the Rumble. I don't know if he's eliminated or not, but it looks like the entire NXT locker room is going after Joe Hendry. They're just beating him down. I mean, literally, there's about 10 people throwing hands at him here, and they eliminated his ass. He came in, he got over, and he got thrown out. And now he's screaming. He's saying, this isn't over. And Kazarian from TNA eliminated him. I don't even know how I feel about that. I feel like Joe Hendry should have been utilized a little more. Let's see a little action from him. But it's still nice nonetheless to see him on NXT tonight. That was shocking. I agree with you, Elliot. That is an OMFG moment for sure. Now, you got to imagine Tony D'Angelo is one of the heavy favorites in this ring right now. Joe Coffey's in there. Sean Spears is in there. Charlie Dempsey. Anofe just got eliminated by Tony D'Angelo, sent flying over the top rope right now. We are watching NXT. Trick Williams is your current NXT World Champion. And everybody here is going after what he has. The winner of this Battle Royal tonight goes out to face Trick Williams. So a lot on the line tonight. We're also going to see this matchup here. New North American champion Kalani Jordan taking on Michin. We have the triple threat tag team match with the very ferocious coupling of, wow, I can't even believe I'm going to say it, but wow, Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice are going to make a hell of a tag team. Probably going to win this match here later tonight. Probably your main event. And Obafemi, we will hear from him later tonight. I'm sure he has a lot to say. But right now we're watching the Battle Royal. Here's a shot of Triple H with the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Nope, the new Women's Tag Team Champions. But former NXT Tag Team Champions, former Women's Champions. These guys have been killing it for a long time. And they went over in Scotland. They beat Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, which none of us saw coming. So congratulations to them, really representing NXT very well. So big shout out to them. Right now, Tyler Bate holding on for dear life as Joe Coffey goes for a ride. Compliments of Rich Holland with a German suplex. All the men right now kind of just scrambled up into the ropes right now, hanging on for dear life. Lexis King is in this as well. Probably one of the dark horses here. And I'll bring Jay in, our illustrious.
Do not fear. Jay is here. Yeah.
Jay, you are good. Yes, nobody missed you except Tony D'Angelo.
I'm still celebrating from last night. Boston. It was live. The bars. We were kicking it. We were drinking it. It was going crazy. Going crazy.
You had a good time.
Still stuck out here.
You had a good time celebrating one of the worst NBA Finals games in history?
Here we go. The haters are out tonight, and it starts with Savage.
I'll say congratulations to Boston for winning the championship, and congratulations on now holding the record for the most titles in the league with 18 championships.
Yeah.
So Boston stepping up in the world. Good for them. Now we're back to NXT. What really matters here. Charlie Dempsey. You're watching the Battle Royal, and did you catch Joe Hendry?
I caught him Friday night, but not tonight.
So he came out and he sang, he did his whole bit. The whole Performance Center knew who he was. They all said Joe Hendry. Everybody in that arena believed in Joe Hendry, and he said, "Listen, there's 20, 24 or something other men in there, and only one sensation, and it's Joe Hendry." And when he got in the ring, they all beat
these are the losers.
They all beat the crap out of him, Jay. And they
There's a lot of losers in the ring, though.
Stephen Chambers believes in Joe Hendry.
Kazarian? Is Frankie Kazarian?
Kazarian is the one that eliminated Joe Hendry.
He's like 51 years old.
Well, he's in there right now, and he's fighting for a chance. You know who else is in there? My boy Dante Chen is in there, Jay.
Jesus, I wonder why. Jesus.
Paulo Cruz just got eliminated from. Wow, look at this.
This is so bad. They got the retired Ridge Holland in there.
Angel Garza right there getting the job done.
Nathan Kemp got braids on. What the hell is going on tonight?
Listen, NXT's cooking tonight. This battle royal is
They're not cooking. They're cooking shit.
They're cooking. They had Joe Hendry start off the night. That's cooking. And as far as WWE is concerned, from last night, with what happened last night, Jay, right into today, kicking us off with Joe Hendry. Come on, Jay. You know what happened. We're going to talk about it. Don't ruin it. You know what happened. All right, fuck. You want to get into it? We can get into it, but we got to talk about SmackDown first. We got to do what we do here on Wrestling with Savage. Naomi defeated Chelsea Green. Okay. This was also this way they could hype up Clash at the Castle. We got a little peek of the Scottish crowd. DIY caused mayhem.
This is what Savage does. Savage does what he does is when it's a really bad match, he fast forwards it. He just goes to the next slide.
Well, on other shows,
skip this slide too. This was bad too.
On other shows, they don't even talk about any of this. They won't even tell you the results of some of the matches. Don't get me started. At least I not only give people the results, but I actually show them some pictures. Now I'm wondering, Jay, and this is my question. We saw this segment on SmackDown. Yes. They're in Scotland. Why isn't the match happening at Clash at the Castle? Why aren't these guys fighting the next night after this moment on SmackDown?
Because the tag team championships are supposed to mean something. That's why. And I think it will be defended at Money in the Bank, and it will be between these two teams. Now, I don't think DIY will get the victory. I think they will get it at SummerSlam, but it will set up a good match. This segment, Savage, I did not like it. I think if you really watched it, I think either Ciampa was trying to get a pop at some lines because he just paused, or he just forgot what to say at certain points. I don't know what it was. I don't like the fact that they're breaking up Theory and Waller so fast. So that's another thing I don't like. So I just didn't like this overall.
Well, we don't know if they're breaking up just yet. We have to stay tuned for that. Yeah, of course they're teasing it, but so what? They've been teasing Gable, and they played that out for God knows how long. They're still playing it out.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that, but my point is maybe they're playing this one out. Let's see. Triple H is really good at this, Jay. Let's just say that. Triple H is really good at this.
Not good at this match down below that I'm seeing right here.
Well, he has his guys too. Paulo Cruz is definitely one of Triple H's guys. Obviously, he was on SmackDown.
I could throw Paulo Cruz. I still wouldn't cheer for him. This guy is just, it's over. I think it's over. Yeah, I think it's over. I really think.
All right. Well, Jay thinks it's over. I think he's still got a shot, but not right now. Nobody's got a shot right now because Cody Rhodes is the man. And when Cody Rhodes turns heel, he'll have an even harder run. And I said it.
And a lot of people should look at this because in just 3 weeks, they made this match interesting. So I am interested to see how this I Quit match is going to play out.
Listen, this match played out kind of like how I thought it would. Nia Jax went out to defeat Michin. It definitely got you hyped for the match. Nia Jax wouldn't even perform at Clash, so she had to look good here.
Oh my God. Probably one of the worst things I see on SmackDown history. This guy trying to cut a promo. I don't know why y'all fans be locking. I can't do the slow-mo shit. It's killing me. It's bad. I didn't like this whatsoever. I didn't. Horrible. Totally horrible. What is there to pop for?
That's it? That's all you got?
I think this guy is going to be a mediocre mid-card. I seriously, he's not getting over with the fans.
How do you think these girls feel right here, bro?
Well, I always liked these girls in NXT. I never had a problem. They just never got an opportunity. So I'm glad that they actually got an opportunity in her hometown.
Now, this right here was the best segment of the night. By far.
I think it was probably one of the worst segments.
No. It was money. Listen,
yes.
Logan Paul is that guy right now that you want to work with. Trust me. Everybody wants to work with Logan Paul.
God.
This is also going to do wonders for LA Knight. Except here's the kicker. I think LA Knight's going to be the one to beat Logan Paul.
At SummerSlam.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, it says SummerSlam all over it.
I like it.
This has like so many Easter eggs. This is definitely going to be a SummerSlam match. You're 100% correct.
I like it.
Solo Sikoa defeated Kevin Owens. Randy Orton had to come out and help out. What'd you think about this match right here?
I think it was probably one of the worst things I've seen on TV. I don't think Solo Sikoa is ready to lead any faction or anything like that whatsoever. Yeah. This is the first match since beating John freaking Cena, and how old is that? I just don't think he's ready. But I did like the Randy Orton surprise. That was cool.
Randy Orton did save Kevin Owens from a Bloodline barrage. He came out, did his thing. They celebrated together. Ended the show. But before we get into Monday Night Raw, first of all, we're watching NXT, okay? And Lexis King is in the ring right now with Angel Garza, all right? We have Kazarian still up, Tony D'Angelo still up, Tyler Bates still up, Jay. We still have some. Oh, Lexis King just getting eliminated right now, thrown over the top rope by Angel Garza, who now gets dumped over.
I don't know.
Did he just get dumped over by Tank? From Tank and Hank?
Why is Frankie?
And Tyler Bate, a big strong boy, now has Tank up, giving him that little airplane ride. Sean Spears is done. Nathan Frazier's down. Dragon Lee's still in this.
Who the hell is this guy?
Wow, Tyler Bate's still going, guys. He's still spinning this man around. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. We are watching NXT. Some of the shots from last week's action. We got to wonder if we're going to see Wendy Chu again tonight after going nuts last night. My boy Dante Chen, Lexis King, no longer in this match, so they are out of it. Eddie Thorpe, nowhere to be seen. But Sean Spears, is he still here? Sean Spears is still here. Tony D'Angelo's still here. We're watching that battle royal. Big spine buster by Tony D'Angelo, Jay.
He should win the whole thing.
Nathan Frazier coming off the top rope. Tony just basically hits him in the ribs with a nice uppercut, throws him over the top rope, but you know Nathan's not going to go out easy. Springboard, and Tony just caught him and just goes to launch him like a dart. Tony now off the top rope. Good shove by Tony to get Nathan off of him. But Nathan with the big-time elimination on Tony D'Angelo, coming back with the big running drop kick. Nathan Frazier hanging on right now. Oh, wow. I think what Shawn Michaels sees is, I think Shawn Michaels sees Shawn Michaels in Nathan Frazier. I think that's what's happening here. Nathan Frazier trying to have his moment.
Probably one of the worst things I've seen.
Could Nathan Frazier be the sleeper next NXT champion? No, because Dragon Lee just put a knee in his face and sent those dreams crashing down the expressway down Orlando 94 or whatever the hell that highway's called. I don't remember it because when I'm in Florida, I pay for other people to drive me around because I don't trust the streets in Florida. It's a little sketchy over there, man. A little sketchy over there, Jay.
Especially North Miami.
Oh, I think you'd have to swim if it was North Miami right now. Well, hopefully they're all doing okay. If you're from Miami, hopefully you're okay. Rich Holland now about to get eliminated from the double team between Tyler Bate, Dragon Lee over here. And Rich Holland is done, by the way. Tyler Bate, Dragon Lee. About the former relationship, Tyler Bate comes back with a nice left. Oh, wow. Tyler Bate taking out Sean Spears. Kazarian waiting for the right moment here.
Why is Kazarian still in this?
Because he's Kazarian.
That's trash.
Well, Sean Spears got the big elimination, so he's still in this, Jay. Got rid of Tyler Bate.
Last Monday? You mean last night, Monday? 100% Mick? I'll be the judge of that.
Well, Mick Thomason believes last night's Monday Night Raw, which we are going to talk about shortly. He thinks that shit was 100% fire. I'm not going to argue with him because we did see something last night that we've never seen before. We might never see again. We'll talk about it. just in a little bit. But before we can talk about that, we got to finish watching this Battle Royal on NXT because everybody's going after Trick Williams' championship. Sean Spears trying to eliminate Kazarian, not able to. Kazarian comes back with a nice drop kick as Sean Spears went for an attempted move through the middle rope. Kazarian trying to take down Evans right now.
They're going to give it to a TNA guy. They're going to give it to a TNA guy.
Maybe. No, Kazarian just got launched. Evans just slingshotted him over the top rope, over the turnbuckle, and we're down to Evans and Dragon Lee, who are about to shake hands in the middle of the ring.
I wonder who's going to win.
Well, you got to imagine this is going to be Evans' night.
I wonder who's going to win.
Dragon Lee's... Holy shit.
Like
what a roundhouse kick by Evans.
I don't like this.
High German suplex.
I don't like it.
Another German suplex. Oh, here it comes. Part. Yeah, we're doing the independent.
They're doing a race card, so I don't like it.
This guy just took a crazy powerbomb, somehow manages to get up and go into the corner. Holy moly. Somebody get this man a cannoli.
Jeez.
Dragon Lee with a kick to the face, manages to go over the top rope, same time, comes in for the springboard. Sean Spears, though, was never eliminated. Sean Spears was never eliminated. This is great. This is beautiful. Like a snake slithering in. Just like commentary said. Let's see if Sean Spears can capitalize on this moment right now, because if he can't, he needs to, Jay. His career is on the line right now, Jay.
He's just there to put people.
His career is on the line, Jay.
His career has been on the line for a lot of time.
Sean Spears right now going for the Death Valley driver, not going to connect. Dodges the clothesline attempt. Evans comes in with a clothesline. Spears hanging out with one hand, able to hold on. Evans sees this, comes hammering shots on the hands and the fingers. Beautiful elbow forearm combination from Sean Spears, takes down Evans. Sean Spears sees his spot, springboard right into a super kick from Evans. Now who sees his opportunity, comes off with a sick looking trouble in paradise kind of kick. And Sean Spears is gone. Jay is correct yet again about this matchup.
It's a race card. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Listen, that was a lot of action, though. That wasn't a bad... They didn't make any mistakes. That was a good sequence.
No.
Are you crazy?
I don't like it. I don't like the match.
Javon Evans with a big-time career win, whether Jay wants to admit it or not.
That deserves the freaking... No.
Still, huge win for him. And we also got Joe Hendry in this match. So this gets a thumbs up for me because they popped me. The first thing we saw on TV tonight was Joe Hendry, pretty much.
Have to.
Well, actually, no. I think we saw Javon Evans first. His ribs were taped up. He got an entrance. They let him get an entrance. And then Joe Hendry came out.
So they're going to put a rookie to make Trick Williams look good because Trick can't wrestle.
Well, Trick Williams is not going to lose that match. Trick Williams versus Javon Evans is official Sunday, July 7th on NXT Heatwave.
I don't even want to see Trick with the belt anymore. Take it off.
And put it on who?
A wrestler. Name some wrestlers.
Listen, what I see right now is a lot of talent on this screen. Ren Sinclair specifically needs to be utilized properly. She's got more personality than half of this right here. Are they disrespecting Fallon Henley right now? Do these girls understand what's about to happen? Oh. Ren Sinclair stepping up finally, saying, I deserve a championship match. Now every girl there, now they're all arguing.
Everybody wants a championship match.
Yeah, of course.
But none of them deserve.
And there's Soruka, who has the championship opportunity.
She's a tough cookie.
Lola Vice now, Roxanne Perez. Later tonight, we get the triple threat tag match, Jay.
My girl has to once again save NXT. She has to.
It's going to be crazy right now.
She has to. She has to. This is going to be
I
great.
said it earlier when the show started off. I said this tag team combination can go far.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm not liking NXT tonight. I don't know.
So Roxanne's making it clear that she doesn't trust Lola Vice, and she doesn't trust anybody, Jay. She doesn't trust anybody, and that's okay if you don't like it, because we have other shit to talk about. Specifically, Jay, the fact that we're going to talk about Clash at the Castle.
Oh, I don't know if you want to do that. You sure you want to do that with Jay?
Yeah, we have to do that. Cody Rhodes.
I don't think you want to do it
versus
with Jay.
AJ Styles. Jay, Cody Rhodes defeating him.
Anthony here, somebody. I don't think you want to do it with Jay.
Go ahead, Jay. Give it to the people. What did you think of this matchup? It kicked off the show.
Okay, everybody that's watching. Jay thought that this match was a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. A piece of shit. Listen, I have never got sick of an I Quit match than this match right here. They tried to do a belt spot. It was so bad. So what? Am I supposed to like this match because AJ Styles handcuffed Cody and beat the shit out of him for a few minutes, and he's taking pain to endure throughout the match and selling so great that he's going to overcome and win the match? No. Jay did not like this whatsoever. This is not even a great I Quit match finish. Did anybody see the finish where he grabbed the stairs and they just say, I quit, I quit, I quit, I quit, I quit? Did anybody see the part when the mom was trying to act and slapping AJ and it was just so bad that I was just laughing instead of going, ooh, and yay. Oh my God. Anybody that tells me this was a great I Quit match, and Savage will take his tape because he says it's one of the best. I've been seeing it for the last few days. It makes me sick on his Facebook and Instagram. One of the best I Quit matches that I ever seen in a long time. No, this will never live up to one of the best I Quit matches that I ever fucking seen. And that was John Cena versus JBL, Judgment Day 2005. If anybody got any shit to say or anybody needs to know what an I Quit match should look like, it should look just like that. Shit. Fucking Ric Flair and Foley at SummerSlam 06 was better than this shit. My gosh, I did not like this whatsoever. I knew who the fucking winner was gonna fucking be, but Jesus, I hated this match. Oh God, I can't even see it. Oh shit! I gotta get off the camera. I gotta get off the fucking camera. I can't see this shit.
Are you done? I think he's done. Well, that's what Jay thought. I watched this match, and I never said it was one of the best I Quit matches I've ever seen in my life, but I did say,
fucking liar.
Show me the evidence. Go get it right now. Share it on the screen or shut your mouth. Let me have my take. I didn't interrupt you when you were babbling for like 3.5 minutes. Why are you interrupting me, sir? Exactly.
I'm Jay.
No, it doesn't matter if you're Jay. You got your take. Now I get my take. Uninterrupted. Now, I thought this was a good match. The reason why I say it's a good match is because the crowd reaction, man. The crowd made it special. I can't even believe AJ Styles was able to wrestle under those conditions, the way they were chanting Cody's name and screaming the things they were singing and doing, just nonstop, Cody, whatever the hell they were saying, man. It was never ending. The crowd reaction, the crowd participation, the fact that this kicked off the night, everybody was there definitely to see Cody Rhodes. He's the biggest star in WWE right now. He is their world champion, and he delivered. The match visually looked great. Both men were in great shape. It told a pretty good story. AJ Styles had to quit because he didn't want to get hit in the head with the steel steps. All right, the mom slapped him a couple of times. She didn't just hit him once or twice. How hard do you want him to hit him? Yeah, maybe she should have grabbed the steel chair and hit him. And listen, the best hardcore match, it's kind of like a hardcore match, but the best I Quit match that I ever saw, all right, in my life was The Rock versus Mankind I Quit match, all right, the famous one where he was just whelping on him with the steel chair, and then he had to have the tape recorder saying, I quit. Foley never even quit. That, to me, was the greatest I Quit match. But this was a good match. I'm not going to sit here and say it was a good I Quit match. Those words never came out of my mouth, but I definitely said it was a good match because it was. The crowd was into it. The crowd loved it. They got their money's worth in this match. And then we got a little peek, Jay, into what's coming. And it looks like the Bloodline, all right, Solo's version of the Bloodline is targeting Cody Rhodes, but Cody has some help. So you know what, Money in the Bank, we're probably going to get a 3-on-3 match with Cody, Kevin, and Randy. What I did like was one of the shots that I didn't get a picture of, but there was a shot of Randy staring at the title, Jay. Very interested in that. NXT is live right now. We're watching NXT. We're waiting for this triple threat tag team match, but right now we have Chase U on the screen. Thea Hale, again, the boys hyped up, and Ridge Holland, Jay, has been accepted into Chase U.
Is it over? Is it fucking over that I gotta listen that it was a good match? Is it over? I'm throwing up all over the chat. I'm throwing up all over the fucking chat. Ugh. Oh, God. Jesus, good thing I'm in Boston.
Welcome back, Jay. Thea Hale just welcomed the newest member, Rich Holland, now part of Chase U. And listen, the Good Brothers are there.
We got no else to do with them. Might as well stay there.
Earlier tonight, you mentioned that you want the Good Brothers to go home.
I want the Good Brothers to go home.
What do you mean by home? Like home?
Where they live.
Their home?
Just collect the fucking check and leave. You're done. Easy.
Jay, are you ready for the hottest faction in the world of wrestling today, Meta 4?
No, I'm not. I'm really not ready.
Why? We're watching NXT live, Meta 4, a half of Meta 4. All right, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend are out here, and it's about to go down, Jay.
Lash is a legend.
The triple threat match is going down right now.
God.
And honestly, to me, this match,
You know who's
going to win. We know who's going to win, though. There's no way that Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice are taking the win.
I don't think Jackson can even wrestle. We haven't seen her wrestle whatsoever.
Probably not.
That's a metaphor. That's your girl. When's the last time she wrestled, Savage?
She handles other parts of the business that need to be attended to.
With a lollipop?
The financials.
With the
Guys,
lollipop?
if you're watching this stream right now, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody to come watch us on YouTube. Right now, we're killing it. We got 30 people watching between Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Over 30 people watching Wrestling with Savage right now. So welcome to the Savage Kingdom.
They want to hear the rest of me trashing Cass at the Castle. They want me to hear it.
If you want to hear more Jay trashing that match, let us know in the chat.
I already trashed it. And for you to say that The Rock and Mick Foley was one of the best, made me even more throw up.
Mick wants to know if you're feeling Lucy.
I don't know Lucy. I watched I Love Lucy when I was a kid, but who the hell is Lucy?
Lucy Arnaz. When she married Desi Arnaz, they ran Hollywood. He had his own movie production company. I used to watch I Love Lucy. My favorite episode was the chocolate episode, where she had to make all the chocolates and she couldn't keep up, so she started eating them.
I watched I Love Lucy, but the best show in Jay's book is The Honeymoons.
Yeah, it's a good show. Yes, it's up there. It's up there.
Can't beat that.
No, Roxanne Perez making her way to the ring right now. I think the best show on TV right now might be NXT. When you see Lola Vice. By the way,
Jasmine wrestle. Jasmine Nix can't wrestle. I can't watch.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I called it earlier, so you know I called it. I told you Lola Vice will be the one to take that title off Roxanne Perez, and it will be nice.
No.
When it goes down,
she's not ready.
With Lola Vice.
For you to say that a woman that had a match in the dark for 15 minutes and we couldn't watch it is saying that she's ready to be the NXT champion.
You couldn't even have a match in the lights for 4 minutes.
There was no fucking lights in the match. There was no lights. Watch the match. There was no lights. What do you see?
Listen.
What do you see?
I gotta say, JC Jane looks absolutely crazy with her gear, with that mask on. She looks like something right out of a video game out of Borderlands. She got a crazy look. We'll see if she's going to keep this persona for
as long as the Prodigy, one of the greatest of all time that we will ever see, the person that could beat a one-legged Flair any WrestleMania any day of the week, Roxanne Perez.
I'll say this, at least with this triple threat match, they're doing it the right way by letting 3 women wrestle at the same time. None of this crazy tag shit.
I just want to say something because folks are like, why is Roxanne Perez heel? She should be face. She is heel because this should have been Cora Jay's spot. Cora Jay tear ACL, and it should have been her having the NXT championship as a run as a heel. That's what should have happened. She should have versed Lyra Valkyria, beat her, boom.
No, Elliot, she may not be ready, but she will be champion.
Nah, she won't be champion anytime.
No, she'll be
She's
champion.
not ready. She's not
We'll
ready.
get back to this match, Jay, but we got to get back to...
Why do you think she's working with Roxanne Perez? They believe in her, okay? But she needs to take notes on how Roxanne Perez handles herself in the match.
Jay, clash at the castle in Scotland. Alba, Fire
Jackson wrestler. I never saw
New women's tag team champions, Jay. We are both in agreement that this is kind of shocking.
We're back at Clash at the Castle. Okay.
What did you think about this matchup? And mostly, before you get into what I know you're about to do, when you're done doing that and try to do it for less than...
let you go first.
No, you're going to go first.
You should. No, I don't want to go first.
No, I know what you're going to do, though. I know. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that at the beginning of the nights, AJ Styles and the referee were having a conversation, and the referee
talking about AJ Styles.
was telling him that the ropes are loose. Jay, the ropes were loose.
I'm still talking about AJ Styles. I can't believe.
I was going to say that. All I'll say about the match, okay, Jay? I'm very happy that women from NXT were able to beat the mega powers that are Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And, wow, some mishaps from Jade Cargill for sure. Big stage here. If you were judging it just off these pictures, you would say Jade Cargill is a monster, but she lost. Bianca Belair, a monster, but she lost. New tag team champions, Jay. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that NXT girls are beating main roster women right here. So for me, I like that.
Yeah, we have no choice. This match was horrible. It's probably the second worst thing that I've seen on the card, and it was the second match of the night. It was horrible. It was sloppy. There was mistakes at times. And listen, Savage made a point that, something with the ropes. I get it. I agree. There are something wrong with those ropes that night. But I will say this. Jade Cargill is not ready to be in a premium live event match. I think this was the right call. It was a shocker. I love it. The tag team need to be elevated. I'm tired of it being a fucking joke. But overall, Jade Cargill, listen, you're not a fucking cruiserweight. You're like over 6'5". You're taller than any fucking beast that I seen. And you're trying to do a springboard move. You don't need to do that shit. Just fucking jump in the ring and start doing your spots. But instead, you messed that up too. So I'm glad that the belt's off. I'm surprised that it was fast. But, all due respect to Alba Fire losing a mom a week ago, I think this was the right call. And
I think this was absolutely the right call. They've earned it. They deserved it. They had the titles already. That they should have never lost. So for them, great moment in Scotland to walk out of there with those titles. I'm sure that's something that they're never going to forget, or ever. The fans are not going to forget it either. It was a special moment. Now we have Bayley taking on Piper Niven. And Piper Niven, I thought put on an actual good match. Chelsea Green is an incredible performer. I feel like Chelsea Green is going to go down as one of the greatest female superstars. She really knows how to work, Jay. She has everything perfected. I hope that Cardona could come down one day and we get like a variation of them together. I think they can do some good business in WWE. I think Chelsea Green can work with anybody. She can wrestle. She can talk. For me, Chelsea Green was the standout in this whole match. I was more impressed with Chelsea Green's work and just her little spot and the way she looks and interacts with the fans and the ref. She's good. And then Bayley did her thing too. She looked pretty good against a very tough opponent in Piper Niven, who's bigger, stronger. She survived, she thrived, and she managed to beat up Chelsea Green too. So she was outnumbered. Bayley looked hella strong walking out of Scotland. still champion. We'll get into this, but what did Jay think about this match?
Listen, this person is from Scotland. Why do I want to put a comedy act outside? It should have been taken more as a serious match to me, even though you're going to take the loss. But it wasn't a bad match. The finish would look good, but I don't know. I don't think we needed the shenanigans on the outside. I think there should have been Piper's big moment. You know, when is she going to get another opportunity like this in Scotland? Probably never.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It would have been nice to see. I would have been happy about it.
I wanted a straight up match. That's all.
I want to take a moment to shout out to Stephen Chambers. Prayers out to you and everybody in the Savage Kingdom. Send some prayers out to Stephen Chambers for his mom. And I believe Javon Evans, like Elliot pointed out, won the Battle Royal. We're watching NXT still. Triple threat tag team match still going on. It looks like they're giving these girls some time to work.
You have to. You got to fill in a big gap.
Yes, definitely. Because I didn't see a lot of matches posted for tonight at all.
Not a lot of matches tonight.
4 matches. We're gonna hear from this guy. I don't even know if
That's
he's in
gonna be
action.
another 15, 20 minutes there.
I don't know if he's in action though. And we still have this match, the North American champion.
Yes, I'm gonna be very critiqued to see if she's ready to be champion. This is a big moment for her.
Oh, is she going to retain that championship live on
She's working
NXT?
with a veteran. The question is, can she hang with the veteran? We're about to find out tonight.
We'll find out tonight, later tonight. We're wondering what the main event's going to be. I was thinking this was going to be the main event. It is not. So we'll have to wait and see. But to me, NXT is already A+ tonight because Joe Hendry was there. So if you believe in Joe Hendry, you got to believe in NXT.
If you believe in him, just watch Against All Odds, all right? That's enough.
Believe in Joe Hendry.
That's a lot more Joe Hendry, what you're going to get in it.
Come on, man. All right, I guess we'll get back to Clash at the Castle. And, of course, the Intercontinental Championship was on the line. Sami Zayn went on to defeat Chad Gable in another banger because these guys only put on bangers. They're both in the ring together are magic. It's a good time watching them wrestle. It's awesome. Watching Chad Gable wrestle is like watching Van Gogh paint. You know what I'm saying? It's just good shit. Like Chad Gable's so fucking good. And we're going to get into more Chad Gable later tonight when he was murdered pretty much. But we will talk about that later. But he lost, unfortunately. But Otis turned his back on him. Otis would not hit him or strike him, but he would basically turn his back on him. And this distraction would cause Sami Zayn to pick up the win. In this match, you can look from the shots, man. This match had everything. Had storytelling, had action, and had a champion defending his title, not losing it to someone who really, really wants to fucking hurt this guy. He wants to take this title off him in the baddest of ways. Didn't happen tonight, but you could see that stare down. Gable is not done. Gable is not done. And if Raw was any indication of what's to come, oh man, Gable is gonna be fucking pissed off. Jay, what did you think about this match, Jay?
Probably the only good match we've seen. I mean, it was a good match. Storytelling was there. I enjoyed it. I didn't have a problem with it whatsoever. I knew that Gable would lose, and he did.
Stephen Chambers, maybe that we are going to see that tonight. Moose versus Oba Femi. My God, it's a bold prediction.
Nah, it's too much.
And another bold prediction here. Gable winning Money in the Bank. And we'll see if JC Jane can kick out of that tag team cutter from Meta 4. She didn't need to kick out. Lash Legend in action right now. She just got kicked in the face. Holy shit. What is going on here? Where's Roxanne? Where's the Lola Vice finally getting back in the ring? It looks like Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice were taken out there for a little bit.
Not a bad match so far.
No, not a bad match at all. They're definitely filling up a lot of TV time right now, so I'm still wondering what's to come. We got over an hour left of NXT TV time.
Oh, something big got to happen. So something
Roxanne Perez, we called it. Roxanne Perez hit the pop box.
But you see, this is my thing. Heatwave with Trick and Javon Evans in a segment, I'm not interested. I'm really not.
How can you not be?
The two baby faces in the ring trying to cut a promo on each other. I'm not interested.
I think they're going to stay away from the promos. They don't need to do promos. I wouldn't do promos.
They have to. You got to build up the match. I'm not going to build up the match.
One promo and Trick just comes out and says, "Good luck, kid." That's it. This match should turn
promo
Trick.
July 7th till now. No, you need more than that. You need a segment.
Oh, Roxanne Perez rocks Lola Vice, man. She doesn't take any chances. They were celebrating for a minute. But Roxanne Perez, and now she stomps her after too.
See?
Lola Vice. And Lola Vice just taking it, Jay.
Because she's a hurt.
Now, listen, Javon Evans now with Ava. By the way, they're just calling her Ava. NXT General Manager Ava. How do you feel she's performing lately, Jay?
Roxanne Perez?
No, Ava.
Oh, God. Next question, please.
Ava has to deal with superstars like Ethan Page barging into the office and offering suggestions like kick out this guy from the company, and he's telling her what to do.
He will win the belt. He will win the belt. Oh,
Ethan Page saying tonight's result should be null and void, and he's yelling at Javon. He called him a punk-ass 20-year-old kid, Jay.
It's crazy.
We're about to get another match right now. Javon saying, I got another match in me tonight. He's always ready. Holy shit. This was good.
Yeah.
And you're worried about Javon talking. He just killed her right now.
But guess what? I'm not interested in two baby faces wrestling for the belt.
That ain't two baby faces. That's Ethan Page. And maybe
I've been saying moving forward with the championship.
Maybe Ethan Page is about to bust his ass, take advantage, because the kid's hurt. He's got damaged ribs. He's going into this match. He shouldn't even be medically cleared to go in the match. Just competed in a battle royal. Ethan Page just competed in a battle royal. He doesn't care. So Ruka wishing Kalani Jordan good luck as the rest of the NXT women's roster just staring.
They're basically the same. They're basically the same. They're 1-on-1. They do the same one.
All right. Let's get back to Clash at the Castle, Jay. Now we get to the main event where Damian Priest would retain his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre in his hometown. Drew would have the grand entrance, of course, come out. Absolute beast. The champion would come out.
This is great.
I don't even know what to say, man. The fans, I don't even think the fans knew what to do, man. They had to cheer for Drew. I think they had to. They didn't have a choice. But this was a crazy match, man. And his foot getting caught up, that made it even crazier. And he finished the match. This was a wild match. I'm not going to say it was the match of the night. I thought Sami Zayn and Gable had match of the night. But this was great. This was a great main event. The ending will go down as one of the all-time, like, crazy bullshit things. Because who's the bad guy here? Punk coming out, he's acting like Stone Cold, basically. He doesn't give a fuck. But I'll say this. Sometimes it's good to see a couple of bad guys going at it. So if Drew's a heel, if Punk's a heel, I think Punk's a heel everywhere except Chicago right now. I think that's what they're going for.
I'm not going for that. Drew is a babyface for one night tonight. That's all.
That's it.
Still a heel. Drew's still a heel. This was a heel match.
Where would you rate this like an all-time like run-in interferences?
I can't. Probably one. Well, I can't say it's top 3, but it's definitely like top 10. But I will say this: this match was great. I love the camera shot because I didn't even know who the hell was coming down. I thought it was a referee too. So they played that perfectly, and all credit to Priest. I mean, you were right, Savage. There are something with the ropes that night, but he got through with it, and he got through with the pain. You could tell he was hurting most of the time, but he was kicking the shit out of Drew.
The ropes weren't tight enough. That's all it was. The ropes weren't tight enough.
Yeah, all credit to Priest, man. I mean, shit, that shit must have hurt, man.
Oh, of course.
Go for 10 more minutes.
Yeah, wow. A lot of credit to Damian Priest.
Wow, a lot of credit.
A lot of credit to CM Punk coming out.
I liked it.
Good storytelling here. And then it continues over to Monday Night Raw because we want to know what's going to happen, right? Monday Night Raw kicks off with Damian Priest interrupting Seth freaking Rollins during his stunning return, right? Everybody was hot. Everybody loved it. Raw starts off automatically on fire because it's Seth Rollins. We haven't seen him in a while. And not only that, we get some good storytelling, and then an instant championship match at Money in the Bank. Damian Priest says, "Nah, you know what? Let's not waste any time. You want my title? You want to talk that shit? Will you fight me at Money in the Bank?" The Seth Rollins so fucking good, he doesn't even have to earn his title shot. The champion wants to beat him because he was that damn good. He's like, I didn't beat you, and that bothered me. I wanted to beat you for it. No offense, but no disrespect. I wanted to beat you. He never beat him. And now that bothers Damian Priest. He wants to prove to the universe that he's the real world champion. And he feels like he has to beat Seth Rollins in order to do that. Very bold move by Damian Priest, especially if he comes through with the win. What did you think about the opening segment? And do you think Damian Priest knows what he's doing?
You know, I saw Raw twice just to kind of understand it because I heard there was some Easter eggs. And I think having Rollins back plays out what's going to happen at the end of Raw. So I was very excited to see Rollins. We haven't seen him in like 2 months. And for him to just Priest come out and say, hey, you know, I want to fight you Money in the Bank. I think that's big news. I think that's great. Great main event. If that's the case, I'm excited for it. And Priest has always wanted to prove himself. Like Savage said, you want to prove yourself to the universe, Judgment Day, everybody. So it should be one hell of a match.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about that matchup, man. It's going to be good. They have history. Seth Rollins already beat Damian Priest years ago when he was, the Archer of Infamy.
I think Raw started really great. Like,
no, Raw started hot.
I was shocked. Yeah,
Raw started hot. NXT right now.
Really great.
We know our main event now. Our main event,
Kiana Jordan.
Our main event's going to be Javon taking on Ethan Page later tonight. But right now we're watching Michin versus Kalani Jordan.
Oof. Let's see if she's ready. Well, yeah, that was first great opener. Great opener of Raw. Really great.
Oh, Raw was on fire, bro. From the moment it started. Seth Rollins, come on.
Great.
In my opinion, the best wrestler in the world today.
I agree.
Nobody better than Seth Rollins.
I'm not even going to fight you on that.
He has the best matches time and time again. Like time and time again.
Well, let's not get it over exaggerated. Right? Come on.
Braun Strowman defeated Chad Gable.
I wasn't a fan of this match. I feel like we see this every week, right? Strowman with a bunch of freaking guys.
Yeah.
Not impressed.
I wasn't shocked. I felt like this was just kind of like a punishment for Gable. He's going to have a bad night, and it's going to start early.
Don't hate bullies. He's a bully. Like, come on.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Elliot. Yeah, Gable was going to have a rough night, and it started early with the monster among men, Braun Strowman, doing some real damage. And then we'd have another moment here where he would take away the crutch, which would not go well. Otis.
I had a problem.
Otis finally standing up to Chad Gable, shoving him across the ring, getting in his face, telling him to stay away, and he would leave. Do you think they're really done, Jay, or is this just a minor breakup?
I think if he did this last week, he would have got a bigger reaction than he got last night. I think they missed their opportunity. But it was good. I didn't have a problem with it, but I think last week we could have got a bigger pop because it was live last week.
So here's another example of champions picking their targets, and it looks like, look at her, man. Look at Liv Morgan coming out, causing trouble, in getting herself involved in Zelina Vega's match.
I don't even know if she can wrestle. We haven't seen her wrestle since she won.
We had a triple threat match. Io Sky defeated Kiana James and Zelina Vega to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, and this was Jay's second match of the night. I mean, this was a really good match. I think people need to watch it carefully. And James got a bright future, man. If she would have won, it would have been okay, but I had Io winning.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Kiana James' performance. I thought she absolutely killed it, but it makes sense for Io Sky to win. Doesn't really do anything to Kiana James because she just got there. Io Sky's already been champion, so no problem there. But I didn't like that we're just handing out world title shots to anybody now. Zelina Vega has done nothing to earn a title shot, and I know that's what's going to happen now at Money in the Bank. It's going to be Zelina Vega versus Liv Morgan. And for what? Just so Liv Morgan can beat her?
I just really think we need to fill in the gaps. I don't think Rhea Ripley's going to come back by SummerSlam, and we need opponents. I'm sorry, but the roster's very limited, and who else can we put with Liv Morgan?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, but it doesn't mean it's going to be good. Braun Breaker comes out to challenge Sami Zayn for the IC title. Sheamus comes out. He has a problem with it. He wants the IC title. And this leads to a match between Braun Breaker and Sheamus, which we would get a little later in the night.
I'm sorry, but watching this match, I'm not impressed with Kiana Jordan. She's missing some sequences.
It's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Carlito defeated Dragon Lee.
That was bad.
I didn't really care about this match.
And excuse me, what the fuck are we doing with Dragon? We're wasting a fucking talented lucha libre in Dragon Lee, and we're not even doing nothing with him. We don't even know how to book him. That's fucking bad. People should be fucking pissed.
Because they're focused They're more focused on dirty dumps.
Give me a better match with Dragon Lee. Not Dragon Lee and Carlito. You see how Carlito moved in that match?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I did. Drew McIntyre then quits WWE. Jay, he comes out. He's going to cut a promo. The fans start chanting CM Punk, and Drew's like, you know what? I've had enough of this shit. He quits, goes backstage. Adam Pearce is trying to talk to him. Triple H trying to talk to him, and Drew just keeps walking. He don't give a shit. Adam chased him. I don't know what they said after, but as of right now, Drew McIntyre is done with the WWE.
This is perfect because this match needs to happen at SummerSlam. What I would book it as, I would basically, Punk comes out Friday, say, I'm ready to go for Money in the Bank, goes to try to get that contract, and then Drew comes back and screws CM Punk of winning Money in the Bank. That will just make it more fire than what it is. That's what I would do to book this. I would do it like that.
So what you're saying is Drew McIntyre doesn't come back until Money in the Bank?
Exactly. Punk comes out Friday, says, hey, I'm ready. I could go with Money in the Bank. Boom. Put in Money in the Bank. Goes for the win. Drew comes out.
And Drew probably comes out early, too. So this way Punk doesn't have to take a chance of getting hurt. And, Punk, Drew does the job, and then Punk's just out of the match. They take him out in an ambulance, the whole thing. And then a couple of weeks later, he comes out, and you start the program to SummerSlam.
Well, this is perfect. Get him off TV. Don't even have him. Have him back in Money in the Bank. It's perfect. Perfect.
No,
it's good.
They did this good.
It's real good.
They did this
real
good.
Really good. This was good.
It was believable, too.
Yeah. It was good. His tone, the way he changed, it was good. His facials, this was good.
What'd you think about Kaden Carter and Katana Chance defeating Damage Control? I guess we're pushing Kaden Carter again.
Damage Control is not even a team. Come on, let's just face it. We haven't seen Kai or Sang in the same fucking tag team. But Lyra Kyria is a star. I just think we need to build up the tag team. That's my thing. I need to see Carter and Chance back on TV. I don't know why they're so limited.
Me Chin just rocking Kalani Jordan right now with that shoulder tackle. Goes for the cover, kick out at 2.
I don't know what she's doing. This girl doesn't know what she's doing.
She's brand new, man, and Me Chin's going to break her in the hard way.
There's no excuse when you're a champ. I don't want to hear that brand new. You're a champ for a reason. Show me.
Me Chin now going old school, Jay, with a bear hug on Kalani Jordan. You gotta appreciate the good old classic bear hug.
I don't hate Kiana Jordan. She's one of my top stars. I'm just saying that you got to be ready when you're the champ. You're supposed to lead the match, not the other way around. Come on, Savage. You were champion in your wrestling academy and all that schooling. Weren't you champ and you had to lead a match for 5-10 minutes with someone?
Yeah, but sometimes you have to get in the ring with someone who's more experienced than you, and they expect to call the match.
You still got to call your spots. You can't just because you got a guy 5 years in your wrestling school and you got 1 year, You got to call some spots too. Hey, look, I'm doing all this
let me tell you something.
I'm going to get a
When Devon Dudley comes walking into your school and he wants to practice his suplexes and a couple of spots, you're not trying to get your shit in. You're just taking what he's giving you.
You got to show it. You got to show it. You got to put the heart in, man. You ever saw Rocky 3 when he put all his heart in to fucking beat this fucking dude, Mr. T?
You would get beat up every day at your wrestling school.
They don't want me in wrestling school because I'd be a problem. I would call 2 spots. I don't give a shit. So Bully Ray, Devon Dudley, RVD, whatever. They would break your leg, and if you came back, you could be championship material. I'm gonna call a spot in. I'm gonna call Jay's gonna call a spot in. I'm gonna call a spot. Fuck it. I'm gonna call 2 spots.
Big shout out to Mick Thomason. Everybody go check him out on YouTube, on Instagram. Just look up Mick Thomason. Fresh Take in the house. What's going on? We appreciate you being here. You know we're watching NXT live right now. Kalani Jordan.
Batman? Were you Batman now?
Defending her title against the veteran Mi Chin.
Jesus, fucking poor Mi Chin. But hey, you got to collect the paycheck, right?
Kalani with a very weak German suplex that leads to a counter.
You see what I mean?
Counter German suplex for Mi Chin right there.
See what I mean?
You know, 20 years ago, a German suplex like that could end your career.
Now look how you said it. What a weak suplex by Kalani Jordan.
No, I didn't say suplex. Weak clothesline.
You said weak.
Weak clothesline.
Suplex.
I didn't say suplex. I said weak clothesline.
Weak clothesline. It's still weak. Clothesline, suplex, whatever this girl does is fucking weak.
Well, that was a weak clothesline. You need to come in with that.
I think they should have gave it a Sol Ruka. That's just me.
Need to come in with that. Mi Chin right now might be ready to finish her off right here, right now in the middle of the ring. Kalani Jordan fighting. What was that? Oh my God. Reverse Frankensteiner? Or the Poison Rana? That was vicious. I would have been okay if that would have ended the match right there. That looked like a finishing move right there. Holy moly.
Too bad it did.
And let me tell you, Mi Chin definitely took some of that on the neck.
Of course, she's a rookie. You expect. You're going to get hurt.
Mi Chin right now on the floor. Split moonsault right there. Misses. Jesus. Mi Chin now getting back to her feet right now. Kalani Jordan trying to get up. What does Mi Chin have planned right now? Another bear hug? She has her in a choke lock now. Oh! Sin pretty. That move looked like it hurt.
Jesus Christ. These girls are going to get hurt.
Wow, we got some help coming out right now.
For real. Now, if I was a wrestling teacher right here, I would...
OTM making their way to the ring, and they're fighting against... Oh, shit. Here comes Jada Parker to screw Mi Chin.
There you go.
Jada Parker with the nice run-in right there. Since Mi Chin flying over the top rope. And now Kalani with that split-legged moonsault into the cover. And, of course, you know it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
RVD should be angry at that move. He should be angry at that move. He should call Kalani Jordan and say, why the fuck you stealing my moves? What the fuck?
All right, we'll go back to Monday Night Raw for the moment. We also saw Sheamus defeat Braun Breaker via disqualification because of this man, Ludwig Kaiser, who would come out. This match was phenomenal, Jay. I just wish it was an actual match that didn't get interfered, but it was still sick to see what Braun Breaker did, to see this spear running around the ring like a madman coming out of nowhere like Michael Myers for his prey, and it's actually saving Sheamus at the same time because Ludwig had some evil intent in his eyes. He was going to try to kill Sheamus. Great match, Jay. What'd you think?
Yeah, great match. I know Savage said that Braun took the loss, but he didn't get pinned, so that means a lot. So I think move of the night was when he jumped into the announcer's table. Jesus Christ, I never seen that for Braun, but his jump ability is fucking insane. Even Sami Zayn had his mouth dropped. Running the ropes, insane. Now, Jay has problems with spots. I know that gets messed up. I know there was the Frankensteiner attempt that was really bad. But I always judge people how they recover after that, and he recovered well. So I'm not gonna put the blame on that on Braun. This is still match of the night for me. That spear that Savage said by Kaiser was fucking insane. I don't think we ever see that. I think when we get the Netflix, we'll actually hear the holy shits. But Sane and Breaker, I'm in. I'm all in. I don't care if Braun loses, but I am all in because you know why? When you work with somebody and Sami Zayn, it's going to elevate you even more, and it's going to help Braun a lot. This guy is the next star bringing us into the Netflix era. I said it.
Yeah. Right now, they're putting over a volleyball star who's coming to the WWE.
There we go.
Is she going to be that girl, Jay?
I got to see, man. I thought Stevie Turner was that girl. Look what they booked her into.
She's been doing some damage, though, this girl.
Did not like that Jordan match, but I did enjoy the tag team match. I did enjoy Roxanne beating the hell out of Lola Price. I did enjoy it. Jay.
What is your favorite 90s superstar, Jay?
That's very tough because
come on now.
You're talking about early and late night. You're talking about pre-attitude, then attitude era.
Nah, so you got to just pick one. Who was your favorite?
Shit.
For me, I'll admit it.
It's tough, man.
Because of what he did and how long he did it in the 90s, because Triple H became the man like 1999 to 2000-ish. So I can't give it to Triple H. I got to give it to Stone Cold Steve Austin. His run was just too fucking crazy. He was the man.
You got to look at the early 90s, too. You can't just put
early
it on.
Early 90s, you can give it to anybody, though. You can give it to Hogan. You can give it to Flair. You can give it to Ultimate Warrior. You can give it to Undertaker.
I would really love to. I'm going to say The Rock, man. That's it. The Rock.
Yeah, all right. That's fair. He was definitely 90s. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. I was hyped to see this end like this on Raw. It got me excited about this match. I'm excited to see Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker now. I think Braun Breaker's gonna beat him, and I think he's gonna kick a lot of ass on his way there.
He is insane.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? That Raw is building up stars right in front of our eyes. Deanna James, Braun Breaker, Lyra Valkyria. They don't even need their bigger stars to do it. They're doing it with their younger stars, and they're building Braun to another stratosphere.
They're even building up Jey Uso, though. I mean, main event Jey defeated Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio in the main event to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And I thought this was the right move, too. Jey Uso's earned that shit.
And it was a good match. It was a good match. I enjoyed it, and I liked the finish. I loved the finish. I thought it was great.
And then we get to Uncle Howdy and his friends made their gory return.
Would come out.
And they not only came out, but we got to look at the backstage, and they left carnage everywhere. There was bodies, there was blood, there was broken equipment. We've never seen Gorilla get invaded like this before. I wish I had more shots. I don't. But we saw the characters, and God, do they look scary. They look great together, and they made a hell of an entrance when they destroyed everybody in Gorilla, and it looks like they left people for dead. We find out on the WWE shop, confirmed, they're called the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say this. When we had the slide with Seth Rollins, it's just crazy how Seth Rollins comes back and then this group debuts. If anybody really listened to Jay, I hope they did. I saw Raw twice. I saw a character or Uncle Howdy in the segment with Seth Rollins. I saw another character in the segment with Rey Mysterio. So I would book it because booking groups is very hard, I believe, especially with this group. Which is
but if they're the Wyatt Six, where's number 6? Where's number 6, Jay?
I think it's Bray. That's just me. But overall, I would book it Seth Rollins in this group in a storyline. I think that would be the great call to go. And it would
So
actually be
they target him, and Damian can't lose. Then is that what you're saying? That's how Damian wins.
Yes, I think there will be a distraction, and I think this would be perfect because this is money. This is a new group. It's a legacy of Bray, so it's gonna bring in a lot of money. Savage knows he's gonna get all those collectible figures. Shit, if it looks good, I may even get one. But this is why. Listen, Seth freaking Rollins, you said the best wrestler. We said with this group, it's money. It's just money.
I'm just excited. I'm excited to see Bo Dallas.
Bliss.
I'm excited to see Bo Dallas back on TV, bro. All right.
And you know what? When he spoke, it wasn't even bad. It was good. I liked it. I thought Nikki Cross killed it.
Yeah, of course she did. Of
Killed
course
it.
she did.
Okay. But Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis, hey, they look pretty cool too, man. I don't know about Eric Rowan. I didn't like that. But Joe Gacy, look how Joe Gacy looks.
Now, they need to keep Redbeard. Redbeard can never take off the mask. If he never, Redbeard shouldn't even be in matches. He's just like an enforcer, always outside, always has the mask, never takes it off ever.
And look, Bludge Brothers, homage to Brody Lee.
Yes,
Sledgehammer.
It's beautiful.
I knew it was him right away. Yeah, and
beautiful.
Gacy did lose some weight. I agree with that. And Steven Chambers, that's what I said. Groups are very hard to book. If I were the booker, if I had the pen, I would fucking book it with Seth freaking Rollins because that would bring in money and it would be a great storyline that everybody can be invested.
Well, we're watching NXT right now. They just showed us that Jordynne Grace didn't lose her title on TNA last week. They're actually updating us on Jordynne Grace matches on TNA. But right now,
what a shocker.
Right now, it's time to see Oba Femi, who probably has an open challenge, or is he? Doesn't look like he's wrestling. Jay, he's wearing street clothes.
So, Savage, what do you think? Do you think the Y6 is another member, or you think it's Bray? I think it's Bray.
I think if it's Bray, that's a cool idea. I mean, if they didn't pull the trigger already on either Braun or Alexa, I think it might be Bray. Maybe it's the spirit of Bray, and that's why. Yeah, you know,
I said that because the glove had
that could really tell a good story long term though, where they get these magical powers from though, because Bray is helping them from the other side. We could see a lot done with it if they do it correctly, and I feel like they really need to take their time with this. These aren't people we should see on TV week after week after week. There should be like big moment shit. And them causing ripples in the entire WWE universe.
What bigger moment to interrupt the World Heavyweight Championship between Seth freaking Rollins and Damian Priest?
If this keeps up and they stay over it and they're selling merch, I could see them letting him win the Rumble.
Uncle Howdy win the Rumble?
With the help of the Six.
To fight who? I know the World Championship, but who?
Cody.
No.
Cody
already got a story with The Rock. The Bloodline.
WrestleMania is going to be Avengers Bloodline versus Bloodline.
No, I don't want to see that at WrestleMania.
I think that's what we're going to get. Or we're going to get Rock versus Roman.
So why would The Rock say on ESPN we're the 1 yard line for the biggest match at WrestleMania 41? Bloodline versus Bloodline. No. Rock and Cody. Wow.
So what, Rock's going to win the Rumble?
Why does he have to win the Rumble? He pinned Cody. Tag team match. That's what he said, right?
And that means he has a shot automatically?
Why does he need to win a Rumble?
And your boy Wesley isn't done.
You could give it to Uncle Howdy. You could give it to Uncle Howdy winning the Rumble.
Why is Wesley messing with this man? Is he trying to get injured again?
Because he will be the next North American champion.
Yeah, see, Steven Chambers says it's going to be Bloodline rules, Bloodline versus Bloodline.
Not at WrestleMania, no. Why do I want to see? Why the fuck do I want to see Roman, the greatest of all time, in a fucking tag match? Kicking at me? Yeah, WrestleMania?
Why not?
In a triple threat or a 3-tag, a 4-way?
Did you notice who else was hurt back there? The only one I got a picture of was Gable.
I think Triple H was hurt.
Triple H was hurt.
Yeah, and I think Adam Pearce was hurt.
They announced it. Seth Rollins, Damian Priest have Money in the Bank. We also have a triple threat qualifying match next week
crazy.
on Raw.
That could be a crazy match.
Braun Strowman versus Chad Gable versus Big Bronson Reed. And I think Gable gets his redemption here.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he gets his redemption here. Triple threat qualifying match. Lyra Valkyria, Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane. I think
I'm just going to say this now. I don't even need to look at the other contenders. Lyra Valkyria should win and is my front runner to win Women's Money in the Bank.
We're watching NXT, but this Friday night, CM Punk makes his way back to none other than Chicago. Yeah. Good reason to watch SmackDown this week. You know he's going to come out on the mic and just rip Drew McIntyre, right, for like 10 minutes.
He's got to say something about Money in the Bank. He has to. I'm looking forward to it. But finally, we have a star instead of fucking hearing Solo Sikoa on the fucking mic every fucking week. Jesus Christ.
Guarantee you he's going to reference when he quit, and he's going to say something like, just like me, Drew McIntyre took his ball and went home. And since I don't have to worry about him tonight, let's talk about what I do have to worry about, which is that Money in the Bank briefcase. I did it before, and I'll do it again. Blah, 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 blah.
I think he's the #1 merch seller now.
Probably is. Probably is.
He has a new shirt. It's on the website.
He's going to have new everything. Merch, shirts, this. He's going to have a ref toy. It's going to be...
His retro shirts are back. All the Nexus and all that. They're back.
Now, Jay, I'm watching your boy Oba out here, and he's standing next to a guy that's 4'5" when he's stretching with his toes up against this guy. What is the point of this? I can't believe
you gotta put him in matches without triple threat.
I don't care how good Wesley is. I can't believe that Wesley can beat up Oba Femi.
He could do it.
I don't think so, man.
He could do it. They're making it like a mini John Cena. Guy that never gives up, always fights, gives it 110%. But
I don't think
Wesley will be the one to beat Oba Femi. Femi needs to move on to bigger things, and that's the NXT Championship. Look what it is. It's a joke. You got a guy that does a finisher in the trick shot. Are you fucking kidding me?
Steven also thinks the Bird Lady's gonna win.
Yeah.
And Gable's also gonna win.
It's Lyra Valkyria, right?
Steven Smart. That's who we think is gonna win.
Gable, I don't know. I want to see the other contenders.
Here's a look at some of the signs from some of last week's shows.
That nut job. Jesus, he looks like an active shooter. Drew got punked. That's right. And where the hell you get that sign? Starter kit.
Oh, it's that same guy.
Well, oh my God, Jesus! Not only
is he a shooter,
not only a shooter, he's a seller too. He's a bootlegger.
He bring 2 shirts.
He's a bootlegger. Jesus Christ! He got jewelry for sale. He got white black teeth.
Oh man, those signs used to be some of the best parts of Raw. I guess we're getting Oba Femi versus Wesley and Heatwave, and now we're getting Hank and Tank over here.
Oh God. Didn't we see enough of them already tonight?
Hank Walker, Tank Ledger said he's tanking up right now. And I guess we didn't see enough of them because they're back on TV right here.
Star. Oba Femi's such a star, though.
Oba Femi does look good in that ring. Wesley's not going to beat him. Not even close.
He's on my top 5 on draft picks.
That match is going to be just Wesley dodging Oba Femi for like 20 minutes and then eventually just getting dunked on. I mean,
you got to give it to somebody that can wrestle, Sam. You can't have it.
Well, we all know he can wrestle, but we all know that he also cannot beat Oba Femi. Not happening.
You can beat him. He can do it.
No way. He can't do it. Oba Femi cannot beat. He can't be beat by Wesley.
He could do it. He could beat that guy.
John Gilcher in the house. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? We're out here. We're watching NXT live right now. We got 30 people watching us between Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
Too bad you missed the shit talking I did in Cash the Castle. It's
he did a lot of shit talking. Hank looks like Seth Rogen, and Hank looks like Bill DeMott. Yeah.
Bill DeMott. That's crazy. That guy's a killer, man. I don't know.
Colin Henley right now making her way. All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go.
There you go. Swing by, man.
Can we go get some food at least? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Go get some food. Come on, John.
Yeah. Buy Savage some food. He's Savage. Deserves it. Jesus Christ.
I need some food.
Respectful, Savage. They don't buy you food. They don't buy you food.
I'm out here producing shows left and right, up, down, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
They can't even buy you a sandwich?
By the way, there's not going to be a show with Marty this week, I don't think, unless we do it in the next 24
Marty,
hours.
what happened to Marty?
Marty's been partying a little too hard, man.
Wait, hold on. Time out on this. They said Marty was married, so why is he partying?
He's partying with his wife. She likes girls. Do you understand? I think there's like a foursome happening right now at his house. Him and three girls.
Marty, I can help you get on the right track. Call Jay, brother. You already know where I'm at.
Marty might. He said, no, I ate. God damn it, John.
So what, you just going to pass by and talk shit?
Elliot wants to party with Marty. Yeah, that's a good party.
And his wife. You forgot. I want to party with Marty and his wife. You forgot the wife part.
If you're watching this show right now, you're watching the weekly update that we do every Tuesday night. But tomorrow night, AEW weekly update, 8 p.m. tonight. You're watching the WWE. Wait, on Thursday night, we got the Savage Storm Wrestling Super Show, episode number 3, where we'll get into all things wrestling.
Yeah, I'll be joining there to talk shit. Don't worry about it, folks.
We might have to change the name of this to Savage Storm with a touch of J.
Just a dash.
A little dash of J.
Dash.
I'll put your little picture up there somewhere.
At least a little picture in the fucking corners.
Go to wrestlingwithsavage.com. You can pick up merch for all these different brands. And make sure you go over to the wrestlinguniverse.com
Hey,
so you can
tell us about Bull, man.
Yeah, I actually met her this weekend. She's a sweetheart. It was an absolute honor to meet her. She's a Hall of Famer. I grew up watching her. She used to wrestle in the 90s versus like Medusa, and she was a beast. Yeah, I got a picture online. I posted one on Facebook. I didn't have time to update the slides, but yeah, I got a picture.
Fans want to see it. They want to see it. I've seen it. They want to see it.
They want to see it.
And guys, if you want to see the Kill Switch interview, probably one of the greatest by Savage, just tell Savage he'll play.
Why are you obsessed with that interview?
It's hilarious.
But here's the picture right here. All right, there you go.
Look at, man, she looks small, man.
Oh, she
beat the shit out of her.
She lost some weight.
Who's that? Her mother next to her?
No, it's not her mother.
Can you zoom in on the lady with the blue shirt, please?
That's the Bomb Angel.
Who's that?
Jumping Bomb. Half of the Jumping Bomb Angels.
I swear, I thought I seen her in Flushing when I was getting my phone fit. I'm not gonna say nothing no more. Flushing Queen, but you know, I'm not say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing no more. Jeez. I was getting my phone fixed. I thought I bumped into the lady. It looked exactly like her. That's not saying nothing bad. Savage may take it another way. I'm just saying.
All right, Jay, I'll give you something else to do.
News. CM Punk sent to appear on 6/21 WWE SmackDown. Yeah, it's about time, man. Jesus, we gave it to Solo Sikoa to 2 fucking weeks, and he's putting it down the toilet. Next slide, please. Jim Ross says he'll be shocked if WWE lets Becky Lynch go. Listen, Jim Ross, you need to fucking retire, right? Get your head out of your ass with your goddamn fucking podcast with Conrad. I see all that shit, motherfucker. I know everything about it. She's not going to fucking quit. She's playing it smart. She's going to be the highest paid woman wrestler in WWE history. Next slide. Insane Cal Posse's Violent J goes off on CM Punk and Profane. Listen, Violent J, do me a favor. Say no to drugs. Next slide. AJ Styles could be joined by other WWE stars at Noah Destination 2024. I mean, Jesus, we're the WWE, for God's sakes. We're the juggernaut. We're going to do business with all promotions. Why the hell will we now? We make more money. Next slide. Jay Cargo fires back at Shayna Baszler over rope botch comments at WWE Clash at the Castle. Listen, honey, if you come in looking like $1 million, looking like a superstar, and you can't wrestle, other people that been doing it for 10 plus years in the WWE, they're going to get you. And I know you may think, oh, it's just a joke. It's just a game. It's not a joke, honey. You suck. Next slide. Cody Rhodes defends using blood in pro wrestling. Of course you're going to defend it, you mother Canucker. You've been bleeding since the Rock storyline. You bled to try to sell me that I saw probably one of the greatest I Quit matches or good I Quit match in Savage words, which I thought it was probably the worst piece of shit of I Quit matches I have ever seen. Of course you're going to defend it. We need to go to the Netflix era with blood. Next slide. CM Punk's in-ring return status for 2024 Money in the Bank. I've been telling Savages we got to book it the right way, and the ways to go about this and have Drew and interfere with Punk. Next. Moose status for potential WWE appearance on Miss TNA. Moose, we will have you on TV one day, buddy. You're a star. I got nothing against you. Next slide. Kevin Kelly believes TNA's partnership with WWE will not benefit them. Oh, God. No wonder you don't work for them. Next slide. Triple H announces WWE Clash at the Castle 2024 set all-time arena game record. Of course it is. You guys never won in Scotland. Do I need a fucking reading book or somebody to tell me that or pinch me and sell shit? We already know, motherfucker. Next slide.
All that means is that those were probably the most expensive.
They could have kept rambling all night long.
Those were probably the most expensive tickets ever sold in the universe. Fallon Henley right now taking on Carly Bright in a matchup right here, and I guess we're just gonna watch Fallon Henley beat up Carly Bright. Carly Bright now is that the volleyball player?
I think so. Yeah, the volleyball player.
I don't think it is.
I think it is. She looks like a dummy, and she plays volleyball like a dummy.
I don't know why. Why is volleyball for dummies? Come on.
Who the fuck is Carly Bright? I don't know. Who the fuck is Kendall Gray? What the fuck?
All right. Mick wants to know, Jay, what is your favorite song or favorite music from the 80s?
Favorite song or favorite music? That's like
he said favorite music.
Okay, favorite music, I'm going to say rock. There was some classic rock songs back in the 80s. So, yes, I'm going to say rock. You got to say that.
Tantalizing Tony's, can you send me an invite? I got a lot to say to you.
Damn.
I'm not. I'm
Tantalizing Tony. What's going on?
I'm not Tony. This is Wrestling with Savage, Mick.
You see, you should just see. You just got caught watching two streams, you fuckaroo.
Yeah, unbelievable, man. Here's a look at all the different wrestlers. Oh, by the way, this just got announced right here. So Zack Sabre.
Wow, that's huge. But I don't have anything of this guy. Like, we don't have anything of him.
You can go get something. You can go get something printed at Walgreens, Jay.
You don't
like
have
a nice piece. No, I don't. I'm gonna get.
Does the wrestling universe have pictures for sale of this guy?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, how much are you gonna charge me, Lewis? Come on, your birthday's every fucking day. How much are you gonna charge me for a fucking?
I got you for one if you want to meet him.
How much are you gonna charge me for the fucking photo? What is the wrestling universe gonna charge Jay?
Jay doesn't get a charge.
Look at that. Jay doesn't get a charge. Jesus Christ. It feels good to be in Boston tonight.
Gilbert.
Why?
Fallon Henley right now kicking some ass right now. Carly Bright does not look like she has a bright future right now.
Hey, we should rewind that. Gilbert, why?
Gilbert. Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
I swear, like, does the wrestling universe get this guy every year?
Look, it's Scott Norton. You know Scott Norton was a beast, right? Like, Scott Norton could have beat up Brock Lesnar, maybe.
He was probably one of, like, the coolest NWO members I remember.
This guy used to throw around Scott Steiner like a rag doll. If you go back and look at their matches. Like, it was
said one of the coolest NWO members.
Meet Carolina Cruz.
Who the fuck is that?
Formerly known as Emma Diaz.
And where's she from?
New York City, I think. Jake Atlas in the house. I think he resides in Dirty Jersey. I don't know much about Jake Atlas. Do you know much about Jake Atlas? Somebody wants you to meet him, though. The wrestling universe. Sidney Akeem, formerly known as Reggie.
Damn, how many guys this fucking guy has? He got so many names. I don't even know what the fuck his real name is.
Sid Vicious. Oh my God, Jay. Wendy Chu has arrived on NXT.
Crazy.
And it looks like is she helping Fallon Henley, Jay?
Good.
I like it. Look, she's putting that girl to sleep. Wendy Chu is here. She has vicious intent in her eyes.
She wants to win championship.
Now she has her eyes on Carly Bright. Carly Bright rolling Kiana James in the ring, but Carly Bright just saw Wendy Chu, and I think the mere sight of her.
could have distracted her enough, but she managed to get a counter and 2 shots on Fallon Henley. Nice forearms right there by Carly Bright. Hits the ropes, comes off with a flying drop kick. Fallon Henley is down. Carly Bright on the offensive, Jay.
She should be a singles champion. I know she was a tag champion, but come on, man. We got to book Henley better. Got to book her better.
Fallon Henley's a star.
I know.
She was able to just dodge that.
So why are we booking her with a fucking developmental that we never heard of?
Here we go with this big time reverse. I don't even know what to call that. A reverse fisherman suplex almost?
Hold on. Can I just say something? Gilch, I hope you didn't fucking leave because I want a sandwich too. It's not fair you get Savage a sandwich.
Well, how's he going to bring it to you? You're in Boston. How's he going to bring it to you? You're in B-Town.
Mail it, motherfucker, and drive. It's not a far drive.
It's like 4 hours.
From New York to Boston?
4 hours. Come on.
That's not bad. You drive 2.5 to go to AC.
Might as well work tomorrow.
Too.
Not going to AC right now. It's not happening. I am not going to
Pastrami and Swiss. Pastrami and
your boy Eddie Thorpe trying to make it. Like, where is he in such a rush to? He didn't even have a match. Where's he going?
We don't know where he's going. We don't know his nationality. We don't know if he's been white or African American or Chinese American or half black or half Puerto Rican. Savage, this is what I've been saying all along, and you still throw this guy's name in the fucking live stream that we're doing right now. This is disrespectful to Jay, to Jay's family, to Jay's son, to Jay's dog. I'm glad they're in New York and I'm in Boston because they would be crying. They'd be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe Savage disrespected me saying Eddie Thorpe. I don't know what this guy is. You don't even know what he is. You thought he's the Native American. Then he comes out when he debuted with headphones with his beats, thinking he's the DJ. Now he's a break dancer. What the fuck?"
Andre Chase and Hudson representing Chase U, making their way to the ring. Yeah, Hale is there, hulking up like always. I love her energy. And guess what? Up next on NXT, Chase U taking on Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows in one of the most unimportant matches you will ever watch on NXT.
Jesus Christ. What's going on with NXT?
Are you going to watch this Rob Van Dam documentary? It looks good. Have you been watching those A&E original?
I think we should just have RVD and just have a documentary right here on Wrestling with Savage.
Could be arranged in the future. I'll make a phone call one day.
Let's do it now.
Nah, I'm not bothering the man right now. He's busy with Katie Forbes right now. Leave him alone.
He's all right, man. He'll pick up for Savage.
Nah, I don't want to take that chance right now.
Let's call Marty and prank him. Hey,
I'll call Marty, but I don't think Marty's going to pick up, man. Marty's partying hard.
You know how it sounds?
Marty is partying hard.
That's crazy. You can't party hard all the time, man. You can't do it. You can't fucking do it. If you do it, you're going to be out. Hello, Marty. Hello. Are you there? Marty. Marty.
What now?
Folks, Savage got so many messages from wrestlers. It's unbelievable. He's like the fucking Rich Paul of professional wrestling. So pay attention when you hear this guy with his polo talking about wrestling. And if you want to hear some real exclusive shit and what I feel about the product and what I believe people feel outside of wrestling, it's me. They're going to know I'm controversial, but God damn it, I'm telling it like it is. And I keep it real. Keep it 100. Go ahead, Savage. I was just explaining to the folks why you're looking at your phone because you're so busy because wrestlers are hitting you up like Championship Material, Fraternal Brothers, Spencer Slade, Jesus, Gene Snit, Jesus. The list goes on and on, folks. Look at it. Here it is. Another legend. Let's listen carefully as this wrestler does not pick up because he's partying hard. 3 rings from a guy that's partying hard. Marty, we love you. Pick up, buddy.
I'm telling you, Marty's partying, guys.
Yeah. So let me be an interviewer here. Savage, when was the last time you spoke to Marty?
MJ in the house. If you're not in the house, leave a message and I'll call you back sooner than possible. Thank you.
Marty, when was look, I'm calling you Marty. Savage, when was the last time you spoke with Marty?
This morning.
This morning? Damn. I can't do morning call. Like, I'll be like, so out of it. Like,
his morning starts at 3 in the morning when he's still awake. So,
Oh my God. So while you're playing chicken dinner, you're talking to Marty on the other line.
Sometimes, yeah.
Why you want to text you the address? You're not going to bring him a sandwich. Fuck out.
Yeah, Mick, I just talked to him earlier.
you want the address to Savage's
spoke
house?
to him
You're not
earlier
gonna bring
today,
some
man. Like I
food?
said, he's partying very hard right now.
At least bring a
Jay and
bagel.
Savage are partying hard right now. We're
bro.
watching NXT. Tomorrow night, we'll be watching AEW, All Elite Wrestling. And we have that match coming up between MJF and Roosh tomorrow night, Jay. Looking forward to that.
I'm not, but I will watch.
Yeah, you're not looking forward to anything. Come on now, man.
Oh, it's going to be a banger, right?
But you should watch that Rob Van Dam A&E documentary. They did a tremendous job. So I should watch more of their stuff. It's
I
actually
saw
really
so many
good.
documentaries for RVD. It's like,
I just finished watching a really good movie on Netflix called How to Rob a Bank. I've seen that yet. It's a real life story about the most famous bank robber from Seattle. They nicknamed him Hollywood.
and I'm saying controversial things tonight. Look at what Savage said. Hey, did you
it's a
watch a movie called
Netflix.
How to Rob a Bank?
Yeah, well, they don't really tell you how to rob a bank, but it's a movie about how to rob a bank.
They don't tell you, they just show you, right?
Well, how many movies have been made about robbing banks? We're not allowed to talk about these movies?
Let me just go to my wife and let's watch a movie on how
Now, what do you
to
think
rob
about Trick
a bank.
Williams and Javon right now having a little moment?
I don't like it, Savage. I don't like it. I don't
Trick
like two faces squaring off. I don't like
Trick
it.
telling him that Ethan Page is a bad boy.
Hey, Javon has got a lot of skills. We all know what he does in the indies, but overall, I just don't like two faces fighting.
Javon just called Ethan Page like a joke, basically, you know.
He is a joke. But Ethan Page will be champ one day. So, hey, kudos. He's playing his
You
role.
gotta
perfect.
love that Chew Crew poster right behind. They're like they're
All
planting
right.
seeds. They
Not
want
complaining.
fans to remember
not
that she
complaining.
used to be like a sweet girl. She wasn't like evil yet.
And when she was a sweet girl, she absolutely sucked. Big difference now, huh?
So listen, we're coming up on over a year now, right? I believe Booker T and Vic Joseph have been partnered. It's been about a year now, a little more than a year.
I'm just waiting for them to break up. But
You don't think they're getting better together, better chemistry?
I think Booker T says some crazy things, especially in PLE events that make no sense.
Did you hear
You know
that
what he
comment?
tries to do? He tries to do analogies, and they just don't make sense.
Did you hear that comment that Nigel McGuinness made about Brian Danielson?
Oh, God, no. What did he say?
He said Brian Danielson's a liar and he doesn't stick to what he says because he used to be vegan until he started eating brie.
Please don't tell me it's going to set a match at All In and Wembley between these two, please.
Pretty crazy for a commentator to say that live. And Taz and Shivani were getting into it too. Taz was telling him, who do you think you're talking to? You're getting me hot out here. Shut your ass up.
The commentary's so bad, man. It's a joke.
But who's on point in that, man? You got three guys on commentary. Excalibur talks a mile a minute, but I feel like Excalibur always takes a back seat to Shivani and Taz.
Have you been watching Who Kills WCW?
No, I don't care. I know what
You don't have to care. Listen, if you just watch a clip from the Nitro when Tony Schiavone was comedy, he was so much better than what you're hearing now. It's
of course. Yeah, that's
you
Prime
hear him
Schiavone.
now, it makes no sense what he's saying.
That's like listening to Jim Ross now compared to the Attitude Era, man. Are you kidding me?
I just listen. This is what boggles my mind. I just don't know how Tony Schiavone is doing commentary, and you learn from one of the greatest minds in Bobby the Brain Heenan, and you can't do your job right. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me.
Are you talking about Schiavone?
Yeah, with Bobby. How do you work with the greatest mind in commentary and you can't do your job right? Like, yo, what?
Oh, maybe he's not as motivated as he once was.
You should watch Who Killed WCW. I think Bret Hart is hilarious.
Mick, I did
I
not
think
see the
it's
ECW doc yet. It's one that's on the list. I definitely want to watch it.
I love the WCW episode. I think Goldberg is hilarious. I think Bret Hart is hilarious. It's all hilarious.
I'm wondering how many minutes they're going to give to the main event because don't forget, these guys are pulling double duty tonight. They were in the Battle Royal. Now we're going to have another main event between Ethan Page,
Like
Javon
10, 15.
Evans, as Chase U right now beating on the Good Brothers.
What
purpose does this match serve, Jay?
How would it be good if Paige beats Evans and he deserves the title shot? I would love that.
I'm not interested in that crap at all, to be honest.
I would love that.
I'm not interested in that crap at all, man.
Why not? Listen, have Paige win the belt and then Evans takes it from him. Why not? Why not? It's good.
Is it
this
good?
match? I don't know why this match is even taking place. I agree. I love Andre Chase Olympics that he has on. Shout out to the Olympics in Paris in July. But yeah, that's the only thing I like in the match. I love his kicks. It's great. It's classic. Those are classic, Savage. Jordan 7 Olympics. Look at that. Retro. What?
Wrestling with Savage.
You're here now with Savage from Wrestling with Savage. Wow. The best wrestling show on at night. But this is Dave LaGreca. B-host Busted Open. The best show 9 to 12 every day on Sirius XM. And these guys are now going to start listening to Busted Open every single fucking day. Because it is the best wrestling talk show in the world today!
Now, was this when you was on Dave LaGreca's Good Gracious?
Story tells itself, Hulkamaniac. I'll fucking rip this shirt right now on the fucking stream. I don't give a fuck. Nobody fucking loves wrestling like me. Nobody's ripped more fucking shirts in their fucking life than this fucking guy right fucking here. You don't understand what being a wrestling fan is about.
Yeah, this is the greatest collaboration
my
I've ever
life,
done.
and I guarantee you haven't lived my fucking life. So, how can anybody enjoy WWE for 20? Yeah, Jay, that question had me fucking heated that night.
You're rich. You rip Jordans like it's fucking $10 t-shirts and shit. You're fucking rich. You're fucking rich.
To answer your question, what was the question again? You said something about LaGreca.
Was this when you were on LaGreca then Busted Open Good Gracious? Because I don't hear you making calls.
No, I'm still on their Good Graces. I just don't have the time anymore. Like when I was calling them, my son was much younger. And, you know, in my opinion, it's much easier to take care of a 6-month-old than it is a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old and a 1.5-year-old and a 3-year-old. When they're 6 months, that shit is pretty simple.
Welcome.
That shit is pretty simple. Now that they're 2 and 3, and they can jump and they can run and they can touch higher. Like the constant supervision.
So wait till you get a potty training.
We're already doing potty training. He pissed and shit yesterday, man, in the potty like a big boy. Proud of him.
Oh, it's gonna get more fun.
We just got him a tricycle right now that converts into like it can be used as you can push it or it can turn into a tricycle. So it's kind of cool. Can't wait that's his birthday present.
Yes, Henry Morrow, it was great, but he still does commentating in Showtime Boxing, so I love him for that. That's what
Chase, you put it on a clinic right now. Andre Chase for the move off the apron right there, taking out
Luke It's a long match. When you see this, giving it a lot of time.
Rich Holland right now. No, excuse me, not Rich Holland, but Duke Hudson. Duke Hudson with a dirty pin, but because of Rich Holland. Rich Holland helped him. So look at Duke Hudson. He's conflicted right now because they don't want to cheat to win. They want to win fair.
You know what's crazy? When these guys come in the main roster, they're gonna be booked so bad.
Well, I think Duke Hudson has a lot of opportunity if they present him like a professional.
If they don't do it now, they got to pull the trigger now.
I need to know what's going on with Robert Stone. Why isn't he managing someone on the main roster like today?
And please, why is Hudson doing all these Frankensteiners on the turnbuckle like he's fucking? Who was that girl that did it? Kelly.
No way, I would have booked it. If you're gonna fire Von Wagner, Robert Stone should have turned on Von Wagner and paid Oba and like hired Oba Femi. I'm gonna represent Oba.
I bet you Robert Stone was part of that fire. He probably told Shawn Michaels, look, I can't get this guy over. Even my sons are getting over, and they're only 3 and 4. I don't know what to do, man. Don't worry, we're going to keep you, buddy.
They have some high hopes for Ariana Grace, by the way, Miss NXT, because They give her a lot of time to talk every week almost.
You got to take advantage. You got to take advantage of every minute and make the best out of it. And she's probably one of the best to do it in NXT right now.
Yeah, I agree with that, Henry. Mauro was really, really good on NXT. He has missed. I loved him on NXT.
Full-time boxing.
Informative, great sounding voice, and constant. He keeps you in the loop on the action like no other. He's one of a kind. He really is, just like Rob Van Dam.
My Stevie Turner.
No, I just wanted to show a video like that, because that's going to be part of that Becoming Savage documentary. I've been going through a lot of different footage.
That's right. You got a documentary coming out for your own, man.
That's right.
Talk to us, tease us, man. Do it like a teaser trailer.
Oh, there's a lot of work involved. I gotta go through all the footage, man, so I can really tell the story about how we got here. From the day I was born, all the way up to the moment I found Spencer Slade and had a moment with a Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah, Spencer Slade. Where the hell are you, man?
Spencer Slade's he just signed with NWA exclusively. I looked over that contract several times, and we only signed it because Billy's paying him top fucking dollar.
When will we be paying you in NWA?
We're working on that. He hasn't agreed to pay me what I demand just yet. He's considering it.
Cheap smashing pumpkin fuck.
Well, yeah, maybe he sells a few more albums to have the money to pay for my contract.
He has all the money.
Because I'm not coming in on the cheap, I promise you that. I need a limo from the airport to the hotel. I need a hotel with a stacked mini bar with Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola.
Oh. Are you going to pick up Eric Bischoff?
It's a possibility, yeah.
What? Wowzers. So many questions. So many questions.
It's a possibility. Why? Do you want to pick up Eric Bischoff?
Shit, I gotta have to rent a car, son. Shit, you can't pull up. You can't pull up in a little Toyota Corolla for that motherfucker.
Yeah, you probably would just go back in the airport.
I gotta rent a fucking BMW or Mercedes
go back in the airport
or a fucking Nissan fucking sports car for that shit.
We're watching NXT here live on Wrestling with Savage, the greatest wrestling podcast every week. Tuesdays,
it's so
Wednesdays,
fucking great that you're fucking watching it. Don't you get it?
They are watching it. They are watching it, Jay.
Trick Williams. Let's see. Let's see what this is about. Damn, have you noticed that everybody's wearing Jordans on Andre Chase?
What are they going to wear? LeBrons?
I think those are the cherry. I think those are the cherry.
I've never seen one wrestler wear a pair of LeBrons.
I don't think they're comfortable, Savage.
They're not. I have a pair, and I stopped wearing them years ago.
They hurt? Hurt
Yeah.
your foot?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like that with
they're
the KDs.
good for the first hour, but I feel like they get tighter as you wear them.
KDs. Yeah, the KDs, I feel the same way. It gets
I haven't tried the KDs. The Kyries were really uncomfortable, too, when I tried them.
I haven't tried the new ones, but
they were way too tight. Jordans are the only sneaker that fit me, and Air Force Ones fit me well,
we got
too.
wide feet.
Yeah. I like the Air Force One fit, but it's not as soft as Jordans.
Well, you know what's crazy? The Air Force Ones back in the day, they were hurting my feet too.
You would have to put like the gel pad in that shit.
They were hurting my feet too.
Because they're flat. There's no cushion.
And my feet were it's too narrow.
It's like you're walking on concrete after 3 months of wearing them every day. It's like walking on concrete.
Yeah.
They get worn out like this.
And they're supposedly coming back. I still won't buy it.
I think this main event's going to get a good 15 minutes. We'll see what happens here. And what do you think's going to happen right now? Ethan Page is about to win right now? Probably, more than likely.
Yeah, it looks like a trick shot here. Yeah. Javon Evans doing his trick shot, whatever.
He's more of a veteran than Evans. So this is Ethan Page's way of saying, you know what? I got you. I made you.
I think they're both the same, right? Because Evans been doing it for a long time in the Indies.
On the Indies, but Ethan Page has been at AEW for a few years.
That's not bad though.
No.
He could work a match.
But Javon's like 20 years old. Ethan Page is 26.
Nick Wayne's how old? 19?
Yeah.
These guys are calling matches? Jesus.
Anybody who ordered WrestleMania 18.
Yeah, Savage. Savage ordered every WrestleMania.
Back then, yeah. We used to do the pay-per-view parties. You remember the one we did at that bar underground.
That was crazy. It was fun, but it was a crazy because the way we got in was just a little weird. I was like, "What the fuck are we doing?" Like coming.
Why
this
was
side.
it weird?
Didn't we go through like a fucking garage, like a little small bootleg garage to go into a?
Yeah. The entrance is
What the fuck
downstairs.
is that, man? Just show me the fucking front door.
There is no front door. It's in the basement.
I know. It was weird. It was just weird.
All right, so you're showing up to a party with free drinks and food and water, and you're complaining.
Hey, look, man. That's not where I live. At that time, I didn't even live in that area. So yeah, I'm complaining. I don't know
Who took the leg drop? Was it you or Dave?
Probably Dave. He loved that shit. Dave would be like, "Yeah, I'm taking off my shirt, Savage. Give me a leg drop, dude."
No, dude, I was wasted. I that was the night Hulk Hogan won the title off of Triple H, and I had 31 shots on 151.
WrestleMania 18 though. That wasn't.
No, the night we got wasted. I don't know if you remember that night. Come on, man. I had 151, 31 shots. Hulk Hogan became the new champ.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there because that was a SmackDown, I think, right? That was SmackDown when he won the title.
Maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't. No, if he won the title, no, I wasn't there.
So Chase U now with a big win over the OC.
When Hogan wins, you take 151 shots.
No, I had taken 31, 151 shots throughout the night.
Because of Hogan.
No, somebody told me they could drink more than me.
And what do you win out of it?
Yeah, Elliot's right. Ethan Page way longer. He's like 33.
Wait, so what did you win out of the whole bet of shots?
$50? I don't know, whatever it was. It wasn't a lot.
$50.
A lot. I don't even think I got the $50. I passed out after he did.
Guys are crazy, man. Probably didn't even eat a lot of meals and shit.
If you weren't there, somebody was there. David and somebody else had to carry me.
I wasn't.
David and somebody else had to carry me to the car and put me in the back seat.
Definitely not me. Look at me. I'm so bony I would have fell.
That's the only time I ever passed out from drinking. Never happened before, never will happen again.
Yeah, I went out one time drinking. I don't like the chasing, throwing up shit.
No fun.
I don't like doing it.
R-Truth is challenging for the NXT Championship. R-Truth Jr.
Really? Listen, 151 is no longer produced, available. Is that true, Savage? Can we get a?
I don't know. I stopped drinking 151 like 20 years ago. I don't. 151 was from like 17 to 20.
Yeah, right.
No, very bad. That's like fucking drinking
gas. Wow,
gas.
Savage. It is discontinued. Wow.
Next week, Nathan Frazier, Axiom, going to be in action. Look at this. NXT Heritage Cup match. Nathan Frazier taking on Tony D'Angelo.
Hopefully
Nathan Frazier eliminated Tony D'Angelo earlier tonight in the Battle Royal.
Hopefully.
Right now, it's main event time, Jay. Javon Evans in the ring right now. Trick Williams joining commentary. He wants to have eyes on this match. I wonder if he's going to get involved somehow.
I hope Paige wins.
I'm rooting for Paige too. I want another match for Ethan Page.
Man, so 151 is banned from. Wow, it's discontinued. Man, Savage, we really lived the good alcohol because I had that too. Good thing we enjoyed it while it was gone.
Do you remember that drink I used to get from DNA called the Lamborghini shot?
Let me tell you something. That was one of the most craziest drinks we have ever had. And
that's an instant. Wow. That's an instant.
And if you would have taken that, you were like a superstar that night.
That drink was like $37.
I never saw your face get redder. You were like crazy, man. You were like, oh, I was like, oh my God.
This is a drink that they put like 11 shots in, and the last shot is a layer of 151 that they light on fire and then give to you.
I always wanted to ask, why would you do that and call it a Lamborghini? Like a Lamborghini is not made up of, you know what I mean? Like I thought it would have a cooler name, like I don't know.
Because it's the top of the line drink. You only need one Lamborghini shot, and it's a good time.
Let me tell you something. When I had that, I think it was me, and I know it was me, you, and then it was me and George. And that shit, when I did, it felt the rush here. That shit lasted like, wow.
Well, this is a
good.
sick match right now. I love the way it started
good.
off with Ethan Page kicking the shit out of Evans in the ribs, just going right after those ribs. Hard shots, shoulder thrusts. Look at this. Ethan Page going for the kill, Jay.
I think he's going to lose.
At the end of the day, my man's main eventing NXT. At main eventing NXT pay-per-views, main eventing NXT on a Tuesday night. And he's carrying around Javon Evans like a baby. And beautiful side suplex right there.
I just don't like it because I feel this should be Wesley's spot. That's my whole deal.
Wesley's spot?
Yes. I think Wesley should be fighting for the belt. But they're not booking him.
You're not wrong. But why is that? Why is he getting overshadowed?
Doesn't this guy remind you just of a taller Wesley that could do a little more athleticism?
Kind of reminds me of Finn Balor a little bit.
Oh, stop. No.
NXT Finn.
He reminds me of Wesley. That's what this guy does. I like
NXT used to, Finn in NXT was something else. Like his speed was ridiculous.
Well, you're talking about Javon Evans. Let's talk about Ethan Page main eventing NXT.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He is main eventing NXT right now.
That speaks volumes. I
just said not only was he main eventing NXT, my man was main eventing the NXT pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And they're keeping him involved in that main event storyline. They are sending signals, Jay. They want to make him champ.
Elliot agrees with what I say. I think it's just another. It should be I think it should be Wesley's spot. That's just me.
Well, nonetheless, Wesley doesn't have this spot. He's still going after Oba Femi. Maybe his mind is clouded with that NXT North American Championship. He wants that, I guess, maybe.
I cannot bring Wesley up. No. Okay, for two things. One, he needs to be NXT champ once. And two, he needs to give the belt to someone that's going to carry the company. And it has to be someone either new or whatever. But I can't just move him up. He needs to be at least champ one time.
Ethan Page dominating right now, going for almost like a razor's edge power bomb, but Javon counters, comes back with a stomp.
You see, that's why I would love to give the belt to Page. He could wrestle, he could work, he gets you invested, you hate him, you don't want him to win. Put him with a bright
Evans with a super kick, sending Ethan Page to the outside right in front of Trick Williams.
If this two were going for the belt, I'd be more interested than Trick Williams going against Javon Evans.
Of course, we're going to commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Of course,
that's what they do. And they're going overboard. We have 4 minutes before they go overboard again?
Unbelievable.
I don't know why NXT runs so late every week. I try to
understand.
Every week, they always 5-10 minutes. Now, we know what we're going to get tomorrow, but NXT, really? You need to go over?
Every week. There's no question it's going over every week.
And I don't think this match should be going over.
It's definitely going over, God damn it. No question about it.
Wesley would take. I think Wesley can be 10 times better than Ricochet. So
what was your favorite show from the week last week?
Oh, no doubt last night. This icing on the cake. You talking about this week or last week? This week.
You can call last week like Raw, SmackDown, everything we covered tonight.
Last week was Raw, and this week is Raw. It's not changed. Period. There's nothing that could beat last night.
SmackDown has a shot to be show of the week next week if they do CM Punk correctly.
If they do it correctly. But right now, Raw is the winner. There's no way that debut with the Wyatt can be.
What do you think happens with Cody Rhodes right now in the main event picture? Who's going after him? Is AJ Styles walking away?
I think there has to be somebody from the Bloodline. You put the Bloodline clash at the Castles. We should get a tag.
Yeah, but that might just lead into a 3-on-3 match. Or is that going to lead into a 1-on-1 match? What do you think?
I think it's going to be a tag match. I don't think
that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be a 3-on-3 match to start.
Listen, tag match for a one-on-one match. Listen, tag match for a one-on-one match, then have KO at SummerSlam.
Solo versus Cody at SummerSlam?
Have a member of the bloodline for Cody, Money in the Bank, then have KO for SummerSlam.
So you want Kevin Owens to cause them to lose?
I want the storyline with the bloodline and him tagging with KO and Orton, etc., etc. And then I want some conflict that will lead to something after Money in the Bank between these two.
But you just said Bloodline's going to get the title shot. So KO is going to.
I said a member of the Bloodline. Yeah, they should get a title shot in July, and then August should be KO.
So you want Kevin Owens and Cody for SummerSlam?
Yes, I want them for SummerSlam. I think.
And then Bad Blood will be Solo versus.
I wouldn't mind Solo and Cody at Money in the Bank.
No, how about Bad Blood?
Do you really want to book Solo and Bad Blood now?
I don't know.
I wouldn't do that route. But that wouldn't be mine. Look, Cody, Solo, Money in the Bank, KO, Cody, SummerSlam.
We're going to find out if we see Ricochet again on TV. Right now we're watching NXT. Back to Ethan Page versus Javon Evans.
Wesley got something better than Ricochet. He could talk on the mic if they just give him the time. We all know what they do to people on the main.
No, Ricochet's not that bad on the mic, but they don't really ever give him a lot of time.
Because he sucks.
I wouldn't say he sucks. He's
Come on, Savage. Give me one good promo.
He's definitely a better wrestler than he is a talker.
We gave him mic time with Logan Paul, and Logan Paul had to carry his ass. Come on. It's embarrassing.
Well, that's because Logan Paul's good, though.
Somebody on the outside is doing it better than you.
I can't believe you didn't like LA Knight showing up at Logan Paul's house. Was good. That shit was great to me.
I didn't like it.
That's entertaining right there.
He was pissing in the pool. You just couldn't see it because of the liquid didn't pop. So
who cares? He was chilling at this guy's house right there. That's like sick shit.
And then you're gonna tell me Trick Williams watching this match is great too. I mean, come on. What are we kidding?
No, Trick Williams actually has no business being out here, okay? He's not even competing tonight. Just like Wade Barrett said CM Punk should be fired because he's a vagrant and he screwed people out of moments 2 times. He's interfering in championship matches at WrestleMania. Now at Clash at the Castle, he should be fired. You know what? Maybe Trick Williams should be fired. What the hell is he doing ringside? Nobody invited him.
I can't believe I'm going to see him in the main roster soon. That's going to be scary for me because I don't like Trick Williams.
He's going to get murdered on the main roster, man.
This Performance
Center is a performance center. He's not going to get whooped that trick in every city.
You could get whooped that trick, but you got to back it up, and he can't.
Yeah,
Ethan Page can back it up.
That's like a case of Enzo Amore, where everybody loved him. They're all cheering for him. All doing the catchphrases. But then what happens when he starts wrestling?
Don't even remind me of 205 Live with Enzo Amore. Oh,
yeah, but all his talking segments were all fire. It's just the matches that were shit.
He never even fought.
He talked a lot more than he fought.
Disrespectful for Neville to lose to an Enzo Amore.
Holy shit, man. I got to say, that kick that Javon Evans does is wild to watch, man. He gets a really good distance height velocity.
He has a lot of that. He's like a taller Wesley.
He's really good. Springboard into a crossbody, takes out Ethan Page, now goes for the cover with the ref with the count. And Page with the kick out as we go into 10:01 p.m.
If Wesley and Javon Evans and Lee drops the NXT title to him, I'd be cool with it.
All right, Mick Thomason with the questions tonight. I like it. What is your favorite Disney movie? My favorite Disney movie of all time has to be, without a doubt, The Lion King.
Oh, man. I'm going with Aladdin.
Aladdin?
Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin's a good one. Aladdin's one of the better ones, but yeah, favorite for me is Lion King. Aladdin's good, though.
I watched all 3 Aladdin. And the other 2 came.
Aladdin 3 was trash. Come on.
What, part 2?
Lion King 2 was real, bro. Those alligators wanted to kill those little cubs.
Jafar really came back in the Return of Jafar. Too bad he didn't come back in the 3rd one, but it's all right. I used to watch
a lot of good Disney movies over the years.
I used to watch the Aladdin cartoon. I used to watch the cartoon. All that shit.
Javon Evans going to the top rope. Ethan Page would meet him there, send him flying, picks him up, has him for that Finisher. The Eagles edge, man, and Javon Evans might be dead. And he is. Ethan Page is your new number one contender. And Trick
What did
Williams,
I tell you, Savage?
This was a
What
good.
did I tell you?
Jay,
Two
that was a great.
faces doesn't make sense.
That was a great main event, and this was a great NXT. A lot of action tonight, a lot of answers, and we got Joe
Page will be the champ. Page will be the champ.
I'm liking this. I think Trick Williams should be worried, my friend.
Yes, I loved it. Great booking. Great book. You just listen. You just killed two birds in one stone. You elevated your upcoming star in Javon Edmonds, right? By winning the Rumble, by having this main event, and you just made Ethan Page look great. And he must take the belt from Trick. I'm sorry, he has to be. This is
Ethan
great.
Page with a big win. Javon Evans makes a big statement right here, and he gets his program because Sean Spears is in here right now. He's beating the hell out of Javon Evans. Now Trick Williams coming to his defense.
Here we go.
It looks like we're going to have a little team up here. Ethan Page teaming up with Sean Spears to beat up Trick Williams. Dragging him to the corner, stomping a mud hole in that ass.
This was great.
We'll see how long Trick Williams can keep up this kind of attack.
I didn't like to have
Trick Williams' number.
That Battle Royal
His
Rumble.
days
whatever.
could be numbered, Jay, in NXT.
This was great.
Javon Evans with a springboard double cutter on Ethan Page and Sean Spears. Timing on that was immaculate. This kid is money. And I like how Evans grabbed that NXT title because I feel like he will be an NXT champion.
It's not now, but he will.
Not now. He's got to pay some dues. But honestly, Trick Williams losing to Ethan Page isn't a terrible thing because then Trick Williams gets to come to the main roster and maybe they'll put him back with Carmelo.
They killed two birds with one stone. Yes, Trick Williams is overrated. It's a piece of shit.
Trick Williams is overrated. Some people say not. They love him. You hate him. Doesn't matter. We can talk about it here on Wrestling with Savage. That's what we do every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. I am Savage. That is Jay.
Back to New York.
We'll be back tomorrow night for AEW. We'll be watching it live as always and giving you the weekly update on AEW. We appreciate you all being here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Everybody, have a good night. And don't forget, don't forget, don't be average. Be savage.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.